The Supreme Court has made a decision allowing the Trump administration to move forward with the dismantling of the Department of Education. It was a key campaign promise that many Republicans support. While Education Department advocates fear it will leave vulnerable students without critical services. Welcome back to Action News Midday. The recent decision allows for major cuts to the Education Department's workforce, allowing for the layoff of nearly 1,400 employees. ABC's Christian Cordero has details from Washington.
Jason, more than 1,000 federal workers were on paid administrative leave pending the litigation. They're now expected to be fired.
It was a promise he made on the campaign trail.
Your state is going to control your children's education.
Now, President Trump's plan for the Department of Education, tested and passed through the Supreme Court, can be put into action. States already administer their schools' curriculum and, along with local governments, are responsible for most of the funding in public schools. The federal Department of Education oversees billions of dollars that largely go to students in low-income communities and those with disabilities. It also enforces civil rights laws within school systems.
Round of applause for President Trump capitalizing on yet another campaign promise. Right-sizing our government, getting these DEI hires up out of here, and making sure that our kids won't end up in student loan debt, voting for Joe Biden for forgiveness.
And within the department itself, the layoffs of more than 1,000 workers paused by a lower court are now able to proceed. The emergency Supreme Court decision gave no majority opinion, but Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote a dissent backed by the court's two other liberal justices. In it, she argues the unconstitutionality of letting the president decide the fate of a department created by Congress, writing, "The majority is either willfully blind to the implications of its ruling or naive, but either way, the threat to our Constitution's separation of powers is grave." Education advocates warn the cuts will leave vulnerable students without critical services, from special education to financial aid. The administration has suggested some of the DOE's core functions, like federal student loans, could be taken over by other agencies, like the Treasury Department. Education Secretary Linda McMahon celebrating the Supreme Court's decision.
I'm just incredibly pleased that the authority was reinstated where it should be. This lifts the handcuffs off of what we've been trying to do.
This comes.
No more sewing degrees, no more dance degrees, no more stupid ass degrees that y'all don't need. Simple as that, man. Pay for your education if you want to go to school for dumb shit, or go to school for something that's going to help you in your future. Simple as that. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, man. We're going to do a deep dive in the subject on the YouTube. Subscribe to the